ancestors, guides, angels, please give me clear and concise messages for the collective. Share with them what they need to know, not what they want to know. Let all evil eyes, monitoring spirits catch fire, go blind, and die. Return to sender, any insidious energy sent our way, guided in love and light, and do us no harm. Yes, emphasis on the do us no harm. Man, there's a toxicity here. Somebody got animosity for the collective. This is Flower with Reb3L.Flower.Tarot, if I didn't say that already. Y'all, let me just get the downloads out the way. Just cleanse this energy. Confirmation, man. Confirmation, man. People are unhinged. There's an unkept energy that has such toxicity that they want to project all this weird shit towards the collective. Like, what are we doing here? Somebody's upset at y'all's vast achievement. Somebody is upset at you guys' forward movement. Somebody is upset that you guys healed. You healed things that weren't all the way, it wasn't kosher with y'all's spirit, with your souls, with your destinies, with your divine path. Your higher self is blessed and so thankful and grateful that you got out of your self-known and you healed from things that were triggering you. Okay, so somebody is brokenhearted because the channel song that I got was Jasmine Sullivan. What's this song called? Bust Your Windows. I bust your windows out your car. And no, it didn't mend my broken heart. I probably always have these ugly scars. But right now I don't care about that part. I bust the windows out your car after I saw you laying next to her. I didn't wanna, but I took my turn. I'm glad I did it, cause you had to learn. I must admit it helped a little bit to think of how you feel when you saw it. I didn't know that I had that much strength, but I'm glad you see what happens when you see you can't just fuck with people's feelings. Tell them you love them and don't mean it. But I think that I deserve to smile. Ha. I bust the windows out your car. So there's like a vindictive energy. Somebody wants y'all to suffer. Somebody feels left behind and they left their mark. They feel as if, let me reiterate, okay, Spirit said you left your mark on someone. You left your mark on somebody that you walked away from. Family, business, or friend, but it's feeling like a jaded, unhinged lover that is poo-poo, pissy, filled with rage and animosity towards all. They're sending projections. Somebody used to have spiritual gifts, or somebody hired somebody with spiritual gifts to fuck with y'all, to send you some toxicity because they mad. I feel like a lot of the collective, y'all have been single for a while, or if this is resonating with y'all, this is somebody you probably don't even communicate with. You haven't talked or communicated or opened a message from this person in eons. Some of y'all years. And this person's still thinking about you, still talking about you, still has bullshit energy for y'all. They feel like you played them, like you misrepresented yourself, but my collective is authentic and true. Let's get into this. Dang, they want to bust the windows out your car. Maybe somebody did this. Somebody hired somebody to fuck with y'all's vehicle or forward movement is what I'm hearing. Spirit wants you guys to cleanse your space, take a spiritual bath, and egg cleanse. This motherfucker is weird. They have toxic intentions. This could be somebody that stole your heart. And spirit is letting them know, or excuse me, ancestors, damn, there's a lot of people. Okay, your guides, your ancestors, your spiritual team are kicking their ass. I'm also hearing their own ancestors are kicking their ass because something about who you are in the spiritual ranking of all rankings, you're highly ranked. And somebody knew that you were a kind spirit. Somebody knew that you were very divine and divinely protected and guided. If they didn't know that, they quickly learned that you were, and they still fucked with y'all. They still did something, some sort of betrayal or backstabbing took place. And my reading I just did, that's probably still uploading because it takes forever and a year for my readings to upload if they're longer than 40 minutes. We picked up on some energy of like family members that were upset that you guys have really, you put them down. You put them down in a way that's like, oh, okay, this used to be my favorite toy, but because I've healed and have evolved, I'm not going to pick up that toy anymore. When I say the symbolism of a toy, this could be a pattern, this could be a person, this could have been a habit, this could have been an activity, this could be like just like something that you guys used to do like just to pass the time. And what you were doing is you were stopping your forward movement by participating in that toy. Okay, for some of you guys it's promiscuous behavior. For some of you guys it's always being like the family flunky or the family sacrifice or the sweetheart that always got backstabbed and thrown under the bus. Okay, so please take what resonates. Damn, somebody want to hurt y'all because, ooh, golly, yeah, somebody wants to hurt y'all, and they could be having like body inflictions because of that sickness within their vessel that they want to give to you. Like, think death magic being returned. Think somebody wanting you to like stop your forward movement, like your vessel, like that. Your forward movement could be your vehicle, like stopping your vehicle, stopping your destiny. Somebody is like having leg palpitations or heart palpitations, throat blockages. I'm getting the energy that somebody once thought of you like they're everything. They're forever one. But they either put you like on a back burner, like put you on like elf on the shelf type thing, like, oh, this is my true destiny, my love of all loves, the love of my life, but they put you on a shelf, like an elf on the shelf, like they're gonna come back to you later because you're always that consistent person to them. Only to find out when they checked the shelf, you fucking were gone, collective. You had walked away. Rothschild. Something significant about the Rothschild family. The powers that were. The 1%. Or I'm also picking up the families that are not on that giant 1% list. The ones that are trying to stay hidden in the misillusions. We have lawsuits and payouts. Something is significant about something with this family that may result in some payouts to a large group of you guys. Perhaps there was a family that was in the powers that were, that was a part of the big 1% that had the agenda to commit unaliving in a mass scale. A mass scale of people that have special gifts, special abilities, first name or last name O, highly significant. This could be yours or this person that you're thinking of or this organization, group, coven, cult of individuals. Confirmation. You don't say. Your ancestors, as stated previously, are at an unrest. They're incapable to stop their the divine and most high God's ruling to send out justice, and they are feeling like this is I heard a wormhole. Somebody's like in the deep abyss of the sunken place. Let me look this up. 1 second. You just can't fuck with people's feelings. Tell them you love them and don't mean it. Somebody was really playing with y'all. So they thought if they put you on the shelf, you would stay ready for them. Be like, oh, the love of my life is finally ready for me. Please take me. No. You got off the fucking shelf, and dusted yourself off with the help of your ancestors, your spiritual guides, and the Most High, and realized, yo, I'm the bee's knees. I don't need anybody. Everything I needed was within myself. Come on now. Okay, so a wormhole is a shortcut through space and time, like a space and time continuum, a tunnel connecting two distant points, allowing for faster than light travel in theory. So there has been a distortion or a fold of fabric in space and time that is you guys' new path. Something is significant about you guys went through a portal, a rebirth, a renewal, and everybody else that didn't raise their vibration, that did not heal, they're sick with animosity, envy, 11 on the clock. That's what's distinctive between you and them. Y'all are in completely different timelines. Somebody thought like if they sacrificed you, they could take a shortcut in life. A group of people did. These people that were part of the powers that had an agenda to unalive gifted and intuitive individuals. Spirit needs you guys to ground right now. Bottom of the deck says, I'm full of regret. I Chihuahua. Somebody could have experienced some karma involving their vehicle. You understand, like, the symbolism, like, your vehicle, your forward movement was distorted for so long, for so many eons, years, cycles after cycles, and now that's what they're suffering from. You better speak, Spirit. Yeah, you guys have recharged. Or it's because of you guys recharging and plugging into the universe, walking by faith and not by sight, that you guys have manifested a new reality. You went up in rank, so you are capable of greatness and expecting miracles. Like, there's so many beautiful things ahead for you guys. This is a good energy. And this is that animosity. Somebody resents you for healing. Somebody resents you for not sitting with them and playing dirty in the playground. These people of the powers that were, whatever group you're thinking of, it's them. It could be a secret society. It could be people that don't have a name, that have no face, that wear masks on top of masks, and they think because of their title or their monetary riches or whatever, they can control those that have less than. Okay, they're cowards. Yeah, you could be inheriting some land or a house, or this is part of their agenda that they try to hide. Yeah, it says cops, feds rolling up on these frauds. Everything's happening divine timing. Divine timing is now. Understand, all of these readings are timeless, even the live ones. You're seeing it exactly when you need to see it. Something significant about when you guys inherit your inheritances or some estate or some sort of secret that was hidden from you guys, you will have enough to spare and share. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the messages, ancestors. Yes, double confirmation is all was going to be revealed in divine timing. I know these are backwards. This is live. It always is backwards, or mirror reflection. So something's being mirrored back to these people that are toxic, that dabble in the dark arts and do vile, wicked things. I'm hearing like mogul, something about you guys is like mogul status, viral, life-changing, love magic done. What is this? What's going to be revealed? What do they need to hear? What is being revealed? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, something about an ex-cousin or an ex-lover, either on your dad or your mom's side, is significant. Ew, like somebody's ex hooked up with a family member, and that's like the secret, but you're very intuitive or clairvoyant and you know these things, like you don't care. How is that significant? Somebody dabbled in the dark arts. I feel like a lot of the chosen ones, their family are part of these wicked societies, and they've had alliances for a long time, and they're being exposed for it. A lot of these politicians, these judges, these lawyers, these people that have so and so titles, that's why there's mass unaliving, because they can't handle being surrounded by your ancestors. They can't handle these towers that are taking place. We have mythical monsters here from the love magic and being under investigation. These people are haunted. The ones that light in the community, they're constantly they're overwhelmed by these illusions, and they're overwhelmed by your guys' gifts. Family, business, or friends, they're threatened, and that's what that animosity comes from, because you're a starseed. This isn't your first rodeo. Tell us more. What is this? What did I just say? It was an unaliving mission. Never was gonna work. A suicide mission. It was never gonna work. Tell us more. You weren't even supposed to be here. Like, a lot of the chosen ones are family members. We're supposed to take us out of here. We're not supposed to be here. Somebody has some addictive behaviors that they're participating in. This is somebody that is unhealed, that didn't want to go within, that didn't want to heal, that didn't want to meet you halfway. Instead, they thought if they got in a group or collective, a coven, organization, whatever, they would be protected. We have a third party here that's full of addict behavior, that didn't do their shadow work, that got in a mission. Like, this is hella individuals, hella energies. It says divine time, cops and feds again. Everybody knows that this is what's going down. We have a baby mother, a baby father in the energy, highly significant. Boundaries. Y'all have some boundaries. It's like your absence, or you're not in communication with individuals from your past, or any party that just isn't resonating with your frequency at this time. It's like barbed wire. Somebody wants to reach out, or somebody has reached out to you, but you have them blocked. And since you have them physically blocked, they can't access you in any realm, in any timeline. That includes the ethereal, the dream state. Somebody's upset about that. Spirit says, well done. You surpassing everybody's expectations and healing is A for your effort. Yeah, that's how you got this glow up. Somebody's hospitalized because you love yourself and you're doing better. I feel like everybody has their own destiny. Everybody has their own mission. That's why we're here in Earth School. But because they infringed on God's will, God's desire for whoever I'm speaking to, that's why they're dealing with this karma. That's why they're dealing with these hard realities. Is this whole life was a lie? Some of you guys, if you're thinking like your birthday isn't your birthday, or if you're thinking your age isn't exactly your age, you look younger or you feel younger, or vice versa, you feel older or whatever, that's correct. Something was hidden from you. Why? First, middle, or last name is highly significant. I feel like somebody's baby mother or baby father knows exactly what this secret is, and they were paid to not share the truth with you. They benefited from some way. First name or last name could start with a C, or Caroline is a significant name for somebody out there. If this is your name or somebody involved. It says livid, that you're a truth speaker. They're livid that you know who you are, or you have standards of your way of life. Like, you're not easily swayed, you're not easily manipulative. Okay, there's like a trickster spirit that just keeps hopping from like friendly. Okay, so you got a frenemy that was frenemy energy that hopped from coworker to family to ex lover, true friend, all throughout these last, I'm hearing like 10 to 20 years of y'all's ascension, depending on where you are and how old you are. Take what resonates, okay? Because you're one of a kind, that's why they targeted you. Because you have this God essence and this knowledge of self and knowledge of occult things and happenings, like you're tapped in, is what I'm hearing. That threatens the narrative. Somebody lost everything coming against you. Does that make sense? I hope this is making sense. I know it's all over the place, but I'm just going where Spirit wants me to go. What else, Holy Spirit? Audacious. Some might say you're a rebel. I know you are. My collective is. This is Reb3L.Flower Tarot. Like, I didn't come up with that name by myself. That was Spirit and me just doing some straight channeling. You have big, deep dick energy, meaning you have deep inner knowing. Like, you know things. Very clairvoyant. Very gifted. Like all the clairs. Clairsentient also. And then I'm also hearing telekinesis. Somebody could possess that characteristic. That ability. Confirmation. Somebody knows that you're a light worker, a healer. Somebody needs an exorcism from the entities that are on them, and they need a REIKI specialist, and that's exactly what you do. And they can't get in touch with you. Something about the truth that you speak. You guys are not accessible to fakes, frauds, and phonies. Yeah, somebody wants to confess something. But even if they confess something, they've already been exposed for lying. Like, somebody lied, gossip on court documents, perjury, committed perjury to stop you from your forward movement. Like, what is there to... How I'm hearing dumb ways to die. How do you lie to a psychic when they get all their messages from source? What are you going to say that they don't already know? That's the problem. Thank you, Spirit. Evil karmic family member. Evil family knows that you're a spiritual advisor, or they've consulted a spiritual advisor, and they tell you, they've told them this person is the truth. Like, this person has divinity. This person is God's favorite. Some people get so triggered when I say that, but it's true. Like, when you do the work and you heal and you take accountability and you release toxicity, you become part of God's favorite, God's divine, his prophets. And no harm, no projections can come to you. That's not for everybody. That's for the ones that have been chosen. Now, let me say something else. So many people of the family were asked or prompted to heal, to do some sort of spiritual renewal. And they didn't. They'd rather die on these lies. They'd rather die in their greedy, trickster energy. And so that's what's happened. That cycle for them is ended. This is coffin, this is endings. And new beginnings have taken place. These new beginnings are happening on the backs of your enemies, known and unknown. Those that were trying to sacrifice you in a way, or unalive you, or slow you down. Anything nefarious. Somebody needs a spiritual guide. What did I just say? Somebody needs an exorcism. And they don't have the qualities, they don't have the ranking, they don't have the gifts or capabilities to do it. You understand? Spirit is saying everything you touch turns to gold. Wow, ear ringing. Everything you touch turns to abundance. Whatever you define abundance to be, that's y'all's energy. Okay, literally new beginnings, endings. Okay, somebody is being pulled down by the universe because they had too much ego, too much pride. They thought like they were unstoppable, like God couldn't see them. Or this additionally is somebody that doesn't even believe in source, doesn't believe in karma, doesn't believe in divinity balancing out fairness and clarity. Okay, somebody edged God out. And God is in all of us. How are you going to turn off the biggest and wholesomest part of yourself? Why would you just cut that connection? Why would you willingly? I mean, we all have the free will. But it was a fool's focus. Somebody is upset that they are no longer your friend. First, middle, or last name could start with an A, could start with a W, significant. Somebody is scared because they sent powerful magic towards you guys. Powerful practitioners. Those that have like real street cred, I guess, that taking people out. Like, these are practitioners that celebrity trust, that celebrities fear. Like, they hold them to some sort of godlike pedestal. You're not supposed to do that. Like, God doesn't like false idols. We remember that. Yeah, there is a first, middle, or last name. Could be start with a B or a C. That's highly significant here. Somebody wanted you to lose focus. Somebody's having death in their families, and they're blaming you because they think you do dark magic. No, baby boo. The collective is just tapped in. The collective just has a connection to all that is hidden occult knowledge. Okay? Something significant about these PPE loans. Somebody's having an ending because of the fraud that they committed on the World Wide Web, or what I'm hearing is identity theft, Ponzi scheme type shit that took place in April, or this could be a Sag, is significant. Yeah, they're under investigation. Somebody's trying to clone your energy, or this person or group of people, they're clones, is what I'm also hearing. In other news, you guys do have some true love in the energy, and Spirit needs you guys to know that blessings are on the way. I can't make it up. You're a rebel. What's a rebel without a cause? The cause is, can we just love? Can we just, unite in a high vibrational way? Unite, you know what I'm saying? Can we alchemize the energy? Can we turn on these spiritual gifts? Can we use our gifts for good? Can we all have inner peace? I could just keep going. Come on, Spirit. Somebody that has animosity towards y'all's fate is mentally ill. They can't stop talking about you. They can't stop talking about how you have a soulmate, how you used to be their soulmate, how they walked away from the lesson and the blessing that was you. I am speaking to an Emperor or Empress energy. This is how you guys went up in rank. I'm also hearing, like, when you guys went through your rebirth, you changed not only like physically, emotionally, spiritually. You changed in such a way that somebody is in awe of you. If they're not in awe of you, they're becoming obsessively green with envy. It could be like, oh, okay, I hate that person, but I can't stop watching them. It's something like that. It's something like confirmation. It's something like, I don't resonate with that person anymore. We're not friends anymore. We don't fuck with the same things. We don't have the same habits or indulge in the same activities, but I can't not wonder. Like, that's the friend that got away. That's the lover that got away. That's the family member that I did wrong and I wish I never did type shit. Y'all are... What did I just say? I just keep grabbing that shit Spirit wants confirmations on. Yeah, you guys just had ascension symptoms. If you guys were feeling a little under the weather, or members of your family were, it's because people were sending you projections and the universe needed you to set that ass down. You had a massive DNA upgrade. What else is here, Spirit? Yeah. Somebody was trying to plan your demise. I'm not going to go into that. Somebody was just trying to plan your demise, but it's not in the cards for you. What's happening in the background, unbeknownst to you, is people are getting caught up for weird petty shit. Like, I'm seeing somebody get in a car accident coming towards you on some dumb shit. Somebody got in some trouble lying about some weird, dumb, small shit, and it caused a ripple effect to now, like, everybody in the whole family, everybody named Mama, gotta go to jail. Somebody unalived somebody. Somebody thought that they were getting away with doing some pedo, vile shit to children. Somebody has an attraction to children. It's not happening. What used to work is not working anymore, and they're upset. 313 on the clock. Dang. Tell us more about this rebirth. Really need to hear. Somebody knows that the only way that they can heal from this darkness that they put on their bloodline is to do right by you. It's giving, until you do right by me, everything you love and hold dear and cherish will crumble. It's that shit. That's not to go on deaf ears. Somebody's prayers is laying on deaf ears, and it's because you are protected. Your ancestors are taking out the rubbish. Like, somebody is haunted. Their dreams are haunted. Their everyday life is haunted. They are upset. And it's something like you're haunting their dreams too. This is why they think you do dark magic. It's so annoying. I've had this, and I picked up this energy like a year or so ago. Somebody like sees you in their dreams, but it's because the practitioners, I feel like, okay, what I'm also hearing is like they hired practitioners to do something wicked and unjust to you guys. And now the practitioners have clarity of who you are and your ranking and your spiritual gifts, confirmation. And so they're showing up in their dreams as you kicking that ass. But it's because their ancestors aren't fucking with them no more. Their elders, their ancestors, their divine spiritual team walked away because they see who you are. They see your ranking. They see your gifts. This aura, this godlike essence that surrounds you and protects everything you love and hold dear, everything you touch turning to gold, it's because it was designed to. This was prophesied that people would be triggered. People would try to take you out of here, and it would only bring their bloodlines to an end. That's how it was always written. I guess somebody didn't read the fine print. Somebody was reading something that was ancient and old and no longer functioning in this new world that we are currently existing in, this new timeline. Yep, because of Earth Angel. I'm just literally holding it. Yeah, I'm straight channeling, y'all. Somebody's ancestors, maybe this is you, trapped their enemies, known and unknown. They were warned. They were warned. Somebody is mad at the company they keep. I feel like somebody's family misguided them, lied or gossiped about you guys, said that you were into this weird, wicked shit, and in all actuality, what's bad is good and what's good is bad. That's how they flip that shit. They were portraying themselves to be religious or holier than thou, but in all actuality, they dabble in dark shit. But your guides, your elders, they trap them. This is how they sit, and they sit in like stank booties. Yes, I can't make this shit up. They are blocked, baby. Beloved, they're blocked because you're in alignment. You are cleansed of anything that is not for your highest good. And not only that, you look in supreme. You are a supreme being. You're showing up in the timeline as a supreme being. Confirmation. Come on, spirit, rising star. So I'm feeling like you guys are being rewarded for you're getting recognition or rewarded for sharing the truth, exposing some frauds, speaking things into existence. Your manifestations are within reach, and it's coming so quick. Something's very lucrative, like it's swift. Confirmation. Somebody got a message that you're not poor, you're not hurting, you're not financially blocked, you don't have addictions or discrepancies in your day-to-day reality. What's the rising star? I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take okay, what I heard is these people are just gonna stop at nothing, so they're gonna stop when they pass on and they get the opportunity to try again next lifetime. The rising star is a sweetheart. If this reading is resonating with you, it's because you're sweet, it's because you're kind, because you possess empathy and compassion, and you're patient, and you're disciplined, and you're sexy, and that upsets people. They have animosity, but that's not your karma. You're experiencing dharma, which is good energy, good blessings, abundance, truth, clarity. And it's confirmation. Somebody has karma because they were fucking with the ancestors of a sweetheart. The bloodline of a sweet and kind soul. I feel like something in the past, this could be when you guys were a child, was left to you, or there was an elder that saw some sort of beauty in you and wanted to set you up for success, and they didn't get the opportunity while they were alive, so they hid something. Or they saved you something, and somebody stole it. And so they tried to take you out of here with this death magic, but it didn't happen. It's not working. It was a suicide mission. You still get this abundance. This abundance is you, sweetheart. This abundance is you waking up every day with the breath of life. This is your destiny. So nobody can destiny swap with you. Nobody can walk in your likingness. Nobody could just be like, oh, I'm a clone of the collective. No, that doesn't exist in this timeline. That doesn't resonate anymore. That can't exist in this new world that we are physically in right now. Maybe centuries ago that shit worked. Like, people were always stealing other people's destinies. They're quickly learning that karma exists, even if you don't believe in it. You are the chosen one. Point blank period. You're the chosen one. It's a hard pill for somebody to swallow. Somebody's choking on that reality. Somebody's choking on that reality. They're choking on these agreements and these statements, these lies that they told. Oh my goodness. Having legal troubles. Having health issues. Having conflict. And you're not. They're so unhappy. They're mad at your intuition. They're mad at your gifts. And all they can do is see that your pathway is clear. All they can do is keep witnessing you be great. That's so weird. That's like the weirdest shit I've ever heard, honestly. Somebody's sacral energy is compromised. Give me some zodiac signs, Holy Spirit, if you will, that's significant to this reading. Ooh-wee. Somebody's exhausted. They've exhausted every intention. They've exhausted every spell, every hex, every practitioner. They have nothing left to give. So maybe sit that ass down, you silly sloppy toppy. That's all I gotta say. Like, when you gonna stop? When you gonna stop? Losers never win. Type shit. What is it? What's it gonna take for you to just like do your own thing, to like fall into your own destiny, to just sit down and realize I can't do this anymore? Maybe I should go read a book. Maybe I should go sit somewhere quietly. Maybe I should just go get my karma. Maybe I should just, confess what I did. Maybe I'll get a lesser sentence. Maybe I should just snitch on this group. Somebody's doing that, or somebody just did that. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. It would behoove you to stop the insanity. That's all I gotta say. Somebody's gonna wait till your ancestors take them out of here. They're not gonna get an easy outing. Like, somebody thinks like they're just gonna pass away in their sleep, or they're hoping that. That's not how it's gonna end. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be as loud and as blood curdling shit as you anticipated for the collective. That's what's happening. Can I get some zodiac signs? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Damn. Who y'all pissed off? Oh God, that's who. That's who you pissed off. Okay, what did I say? Okay, so energy work and the reverse. Some sort of dark intentions is returned to them. It's stuck to them. The energy that you put out into the universe can only be returned to you. So if you only spew dark energy, dark intentions, when you're wondering why you losing in life, why you looking sickly and your health is fading and your money's weird and nobody loves you and you smell like an old boot, it's your own fault. Like, what are you dabbling in? The fuck? Yeah, so there's like a trickster energy that's suffering right now. A charlatan, if you will, that now wants unconditional love or sees you as a sweetheart. They always did. They always saw you as a sweetheart. You always appeared to them. This is a lover in the reverse. Ew. Ew, I want to end it now. Yeah, that's lost their spiritual gifts. So what I'm hearing with this loss of spiritual gifts, somebody used to be able to like get into your dream state or astral project to you, or they appeared, they invaded your privacy in a way. They appeared in your relaxed state. So for some of you, maybe this person has been like driving past your home, trying to get in your dream bubble. Or if you share children with them, in the children's dreams even could have been a possibility. This person is a fraud though. Intuitively, you know this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. Yeah, intuitively, you know this. Come on, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you for the messages. So you guys have insight, whereas somebody else has been spying on you using divination, looking up different spells or incantations to do that, love magic, using like a crystals or different oracles to be all in your business. It's very I gotta say that. What is that word? What you looking for? I got what you looking for. That type of shit. Like, bitch, what are you looking for? I've been right here. Like, what is that other meme like from years ago? Like, I heard you was looking for me. Hey, Robbie, type shit. Like, what? You're like, hi ho, peekaboo. I've been here the whole time. You was looking for me. You had to hire people to look for me, to be all in my business, to see what my abundance is, to slow me down, to take from me, and you're like, I've been here the whole time. Somebody wants to like tempt you. Okay, so there's a trick. Okay, ew. There's a trickster spirit that wants to tempt you in some sort of sensual love triangle type shit. I picked up on this before. It's gross. Because they're not at peace without you. And they're mad that they're going through karma. This is a lot lizard. This is a sloppy toppy. I repeat, a sloppy toppy would like to invade on your privacy. Because through divination spying, they found out that you were the bee's knees. This is somebody that is non-committal though. And they could be like on the DL, down low. Or this is you. Maybe you like the opposite sex, or they're hiding that they're into the opposite sex. Yeah, this is a warning message for some of you. Some of you, this has already happened. So this is just confirmation that you keeping your boundaries was the perfect thing to do. What did I say? Spell work. Texting. Black magic. Yes, this energy has been returned to them. And that's why they're upset. They can't handle it. How did you alchemize the energy they sent to you, collective? How did you heal from the darkness, the isolation, the loneliness? Because you went within. You guys went into hermit. You had a dark night of the soul. Everybody goes through them. Man, I gotta pee. I gotta get out of here. Somebody could be losing their beauty or their handsomeness. That's a part of their karma. And they want you to heal them. Oh, please, just give me a little bit of your energy, a little bit of your essence. Like, let it even be a phone call. Let it even be like a kind glance their way. They would get so much energy from y'all. You already know. You already know, like, how powerful your gaze is. Something significant about y'all's eyes. It tells a story. It reads them. It exposes them. You see right through them. You see right through me. How do you do that shit? How do you, ooh, yeah, but, ew, yeah, this is blocked. They can't. Demonic energy also blocked. They can't attach a demon, a sex demon. Somebody's just walking around naked. But I thought you wanted this eggplant. I thought you wanted this wiener. I thought you liked it. Ew, it's been seen all around town. It's not selective. It goes anywhere. It's diseased. It's infected. It's broke. Somebody broke want to come back around to be a trickster in your energy. So you have Scorpio in the reverse too. This is somebody that's resentful that they're not gifted. Also Aries here, we got some fire energy, water energy. What other signs? I mainly just ask for signs and here we go. I just go where spirit tells me. Yep. Somebody has spiritual and energetic blockages in their love life and their finances because of this group activity they do with these low vibrational groups, societies, organizations. We also have here Capricorn. We also have here somebody that is isolated, and that is the intention they wanted for you. That was the projection they wanted for you, collective. Whoever I'm speaking to, you reside in a graceful, very magnetic space where you're healed and you're happy and you can do things by yourself. You can do hard things. You've done hard things. Okay? Yeah. You have the power. I'm speaking to an Empress, Emperor energy, and somebody is rejected. They're feeling rejected by you. Oh my God. They're feeling left behind. So somebody could come towards you guys crying. Yuck. With those ugly, boogery cries that, like, with the green snot bubbles and such. Because they're living in chaos. Because of the energy being returned to them. And they're running from something. They're trying to run from the supernatural occurrences of your ancestors. They're trying to run from this karma. They're trying to run from their gossip and their lies. They're trying to run from the demonic intentions they had. They're trying to run from what they saw. I'm also hearing somebody did their own, or hired a practitioner to read their own cards. And the practitioner found out, hey, yo, you lied. You're the liar. This person is the chosen one. You're antagonizing one of God's divine favorites. One of God's, I'm not gonna say that. But I'm just saying one of God's favorites. What the Mylanta? What time is it? 4:02. They found out they lied, and so somebody wanted to reverse some sort of work, but they can't. Or they told them they reversed the work, but they didn't. They can't do it because that would cause a ripple effect and make them have the blockages. The practitioners have the blockages. They're like, I'm not taking this karma. Fuck you mean? I told you not to do it, is what I'm hearing. Is somebody literally had it spread out. I'm seeing somebody talking to their client and they're saying, what are you doing? You were told not to do this. You were told that this would hex or curse your bloodline. You were told that this would come back to bite you. You were told that you would be ill, you would harbor sickness, that you would have mental impairments and mental anguish. And they did it anyways. We have spy, stalker, surveillance, and privacy. They did it anyways. They did it anyways. And now they seek you to heal them. Fuck. I don't even know how to end this. I feel like you guys know what's coming. They know what's coming. They know the end is here. Dumb ways to die. Trying to kill a psychic. Trying to hex somebody that's intuitive. That's spiritually gifted. I gotta... Ooh, my bladder. Gotta go. Give me 2 cards to end this reading. 2244, acceptance. Message. Somebody needs to accept that they done fucked up. It says embrace what you cannot change. Let go of the past. Focus on what you can control. Move forward and realign yourself. Okay? Somebody is struggling to accept something. You gotta focus on what you can't control and move forward. Somebody needs to identify one situation you've been resisting and dwelling on and move towards positive change. Ooh, oh, I put it right back in. I think I saw 0, which is God's number. Great reset. Yep. Half of these are going one way. Half of these are going the other. Man, I feel like my bladder is gonna burst. I'm gonna move. I'm going to rotate and then do the last of this. Because I just been holding it too long. Dang, but you know what? I'm also hearing somebody saying, I get crazy. I get crazy. I get crazy. Somebody's literally going crazy because you don't want to fuck with them, or you don't want to spin the block with them, or because they know that they fucked up by trying you. Like, the whole family's in, like, hiatus. There's hiatus. There's chaos. Like, something significant about who you guys are in a past life is what I'm also hearing. I'm hearing like Atlantean energy. Atlantis is significant. That's not for everybody. That's for most of you, though. Most of you work together on a quiet Christ consciousness. We are aligned in that way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, the bumps are not cool. My bladder. You know, like those, what's it called? Those bloodline registry background check things. Somebody ran one of those on y'all, and they found out what your bloodline hails from, and they didn't anticipate that, or that's not something they... I feel like they knew who you were. To summarize, somebody knew who you were. Okay, pause. I will be right back. I gotta be. I gotta be. I gotta do it. Okay. That was like an emergency. Crisis averted. So yeah, something's happening swiftly because, oh my god, I've had all these kids. My bladder does not hold like it used to. But let me close this message out. Last message. I get my last kid. Somebody really thought they were gonna spin the block and keep giving you trickster, false promises, and that's just not. It's not happening. Your ancestors ain't having it. I heard she ain't having it. Like, the divine's not having it. Your ancestors ain't having it. God's certainly not having it. 2 messages to 2 chords. I kept seeing 2020, but I didn't want to grab it. 2020, strength, courage, inner power, resilience. Draw on your inner strength during challenging times. Your resilience can lead to personal growth. Stay focused and remain open-minded. Navigate each step on your own journey. It says, what areas of my life do I need to harness my inner strength? How can I be resilient and stay focused? So there's a challenge that you guys may be having. It could be something to do with procrastination and persistence. Oh, hell. Now my kid's coming. Just open the garage. Okay, so remind yourself of past successes and how far you've overcome, the difficulties that you've overcame, and draw strength from those experiences. Okay? So something has balanced out completely for you guys. This is why you're participating in a new upgrade, like a new timeline. Something has been erased out of your timeline, meaning you're not going to have the same experiences with the same toxic a-holes of your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to have to indulge with trickster energies that are just going to be time wasters. Okay, so you've crossed out those obstacles, so now you have learned from those experiences, and you're not going to repeat that same shit because you've healed from it. So lastly, we have keep going. Keep going. You're literally at the end of the timeline of this weird shit that people wanted you to keep having endless cycles in. Okay, so family, business, or friend, there was this trickster energy that wanted you guys to stay low vibrational, that wanted you guys to not see your worth, that wanted you to repeat or go back and like, what is it? Crabs in the barrel type energy. They wanted you to keep pulling yourself forward just for them to pull you back down. Like, somebody wanted to get around yours. This is still their present energy. Somebody wants to be around you just so they can pull you down. It says your angels are proud of you and your resilience and your efforts. They're sending you strength and guiding you through your challenges. So somebody, if you need to speak with your spiritual team, you need to meditate. You need to be drinking a lot more water. You need to be consciously asking them, what else do I need to do? Like, ask them all the time. Communicate. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Somebody needs to just sit in meditation, or right before you go to sleep and you're doing your prayers, communicate. Say, ancestors, spiritual team, angels, whatever you assign to, share with me what I need to work on in the dream state. Share with me what I need to see. What do I need to work on, and what needs to be revealed to me? Somebody needs to do that. Okay? Your spiritual team needs you to keep going, to persevere through this stagnancy that you feel like you're in. Somebody feels like they're not moving fast enough or moving forward. You need to understand you've come so far, so fucking far, so fucking far. So celebrate the small victories and progress. Take one step at a time towards your goals, and remind yourself that you are supported and you're capable of great things. You've overcome the biggest obstacle, which was your toxic ass family, that evil ass ex-lover. Some of you, that's not for everybody. Yeah, you took a risk, and you were bold, and you're still standing on business, and that's why somebody has animosity. Because they can't play that same script with you and get ahead or get over on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work anymore. Like, I don't know, somebody used to, like, I don't know, bat like their cute pearly eyes at you or something, and you would just melt or something, or lift up their shirt and show you that 6-pack or 8-pack, and you would just melt. Like, no, that shit don't work anymore. Like, that's nice, but what's going on up here? What's going on in here? The fuck? Yeah, let me be grateful. I'm just gonna end it there, okay? Be grateful. You're in alignment for all your highest desires, all your highest wishes. You did that. Write down 3 things that you're grateful of. And if you have any qualms or any worries or any anxieties or discomfort, put it on paper. Put it in your God box if you have one of those. Create one or start one. Write it down. Burn it in a safe place. Let it go. Let the universe handle it. Let your guides handle it. For whatever you do, it's just going to further benefit you. You can't mess this up. You can only mess this up if you stop going forward, if you stop moving, if you just stay in one place. You've been reborn. 99. Rebirth. This transformation has already started. You're already at your new beginning. Spirit just wants you to tweak little things and adjust little things that will make you feel more comfortable, more grounded. Remember, you have boundaries. Remember your worth. Okay? This is your future. You made you made so many beautiful decisions that were for your highest good. Okay? And you stayed true to yourself this whole time. You can only go backwards if you choose to. Alright? I love you guys so much. This is Flower with Reb3L.Flower.Tarot, and I'll see you on the next one, my groovy babes. Toodaloo, bye.